Hello, I am Tara. This is my mom Jill, and today we are talking about gaining savings on a fixed income. So how do you get savings when you're on a fixed income? This comes from Lynn, or viewer Lynn. She says it seems impossible, but maybe we have a few tricks up our sleeves. Well, first of all, when you're on a fixed income, first of all, you have to make sure you have everything cut back that you can cut back.
Yes.
No eating out, no nails, no hair. We sound like a broken record. No car payments. All of those things need to be cut first.
But look for little things. I mean, things you would never ever, you got to watch your habits, what you're doing.
Yep.
Are you running the water all the time when you're brushing your teeth? Are you turning the thermostat? These are,
yeah.
I mean,
in the summer, is your thermostat at 65 instead of 77? In the winter, is your thermostat at 80 instead of 65?
I heard a woman, I forget what it was, she was going to buy one time, and she asked if I wanted to get one. I said, well, no, and she said, well, it's only $1. It's not that much. It's only $1. In my mind, $1 is $1. That's how I got savings, $1 at a time. See, a lot of people think in order to do savings, they have to wait till they get their tax check in, or they get, you know, like an extra $100 or $500. Some people don't even think they can put anything in savings until they have like $500 or more. And it's not that way. You have to do penny by penny. One woman we had, she said that she heard our voices in her ear, and she was so tired. She was going to go out to eat, and instead she came home and took the money that she was going to spend to go out to eat, and she put it in a jar. And she said, I kept doing that over and over and over again, and she couldn't believe how much money she had started saving.
Things like in our Dining on a Dime cookbook, you can get it in the description below, but we have recipes for like homemade taco seasoning. Guys, the little taco seasoning packets are $1. You can make it at home for 10 cents. You would take that money and put it in your
little savings,
little bucket. Let's say you cook maple glazed chicken for dinner tonight instead of going out to eat like she did. Super easy, 3-ingredient recipe. Dining on a Dime, that's right there. It's on our website. I'll put a link in the description below. But guys, she saved $40 instead of going out to eat for her family by cooking at home for $5 or less. It really adds up.
Think of those things as your reward for doing something right, and something, you know, that you pat yourself on the back. And that's it. And in the end, you have a double reward because you've saved, and now you've got your savings going. And so you just, I think the thing is, people think big. You know, I would save 50 cents. At one point, I would take my $5 bills and put them in a jar. Every time I got a $5 bill, I'd put it in a jar. Find out something that'll work for you. A fixed income is where the hang up is.
It's crazy.
A fixed income is no different than any other income.
Everybody's on a fixed income.
Yeah, my son gets the same amount of money every month. And people,
it's just an excuse.
Yeah. Because you hear everybody else say, well, what do I do on a fixed income? So you use that same saying, that same type of thing, thinking there's something wrong here being on a fixed income. I've been on, my income has been lower than for the past 35 years, my income has been lower, about half of what most people get from Social Security now. I mean, you don't get a lot more fixed than that. But I never once said I couldn't save on a fixed income. If I happen to sell something, like I want to get rid of something and I sell it, put it in the little jar. It's like anything else, a little bit at a time.
Well, and back to your big chunks, how many people get a stimulus check like they just gave out now, and they went and bought a big screen TV?
Oh, yeah.
They bought
I went to Big
whatever.
Lots, and she said they couldn't keep furniture with their stimulus check.
Now, it's one thing if you actually need furniture, but go to a garage sale, go to a thrift store, whatever, instead of going and buying all brand new furniture.
And you can get along without a lot of furniture, more so than you realize.
Exactly.
I wouldn't buy furniture. I'd sit on the floor if I had to. You know, there's ways to do it. It's just a matter of getting I can't do it because I'm on a fixed income, or I can't do it because I'm a single mom, or I can't do it because
and if
I
your
lost my job.
income is fixed, unfix it. I mean, so figure out a way to make more money. just because you're on Social Security doesn't mean you can't earn money. You can earn like $44,000 a year, I think it is, while still getting your Social Security retirement. If you're on disability, you can earn a certain amount of money on disability. There's lots of things that you could do on the side, like you could walk dogs, you could garden for your neighbor, you could be a house sitter, you could be a waterer while people are on vacation. All these different
Bake
things on the
for
side.
people, anything, ironing, you know, just
Sell things, you know,
alterations, and
yeah.
I know gals that just sit and they get paid for sewing a quilt binding on a quilt, you know, just all kinds of things you can do.
There's tons and tons of things that you can do to get yourself more income. So stop, I hate to say this, but stop being a victim and figure out a way to do it. Mom and I have been in those situations. I lived on $300 a year for years.
Yeah.
Mom lived on $700 a year for years.
I never even had fixed income in my mind.
But yeah.
You know, it
never occurred.
I never even thought about it. So that tells you it's part of the mindset.
Yeah.
You know, it's part of your mindset. You can do it. You really can do it. You just gotta, it takes
Decide
a
to
little
do it.
effort. Yeah. You just gotta decide to do it and use a little effort.
And let's say you just are on disability with whatever the worst disability in the world is, and you just can't do anything. Well, here's the thing. That just may
you may not be able to have
is.
savings. There was times I just couldn't have a savings. And so
stop worrying about it and do the best you can.
I did the best I can, and worrying is not going to, change it. So,
yeah. So, all right. If you need more tips on how to save, check out our livingonadime.com website. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of recipes and tips and articles to help you get out of debt. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you will get more of our videos to help you learn how to save. And we'll see you guys next time.